my gosh, I literally haven't done anything like this in such a long time. I'm a little nervous. Hey, what's up you guys? It's Austin and welcome back to my YouTube channel.
What's good? Welcome to my channel. Subscribe.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm so sorry. I have not filmed in like literally such a long time, but this is what this video is about. First of all, you might notice this is a very different background. We're gonna get into that later in the video. Also, on another note, over the past couple months, I grew a following on TikTok, I grew my following on Instagram, but my YouTube has stayed kind of stagnant. So if anybody's new here on my channel that just like followed me from like TikTok and stuff like that, hey, welcome to my child. My YouTube channel is literally my kid. I take so much pride and joy in this thing. I've been doing it since I was like, what, 13 years old, 12 years old, 13 years old. So this is my child. This will forever be my child and that will never change depending on whether or not I'm posting or not. But I'm back and this video is going to be a where I've been, how I've been doing update video because I know there are some people that care enough. I hope. That's besides the point. Let's get right into this video. Before we get into the video though, if you haven't followed me over on Instagram or TikTok, make sure you go do that now. Follow me on Instagram at austinfarmerie. Follow me on TikTok at austinfarmerie as well. I promise both of those are really good times. Since I've been gone, I've been stepping up that Instagram game, guys. So you might enjoy it. I definitely recommend because it's a fun time over on my Instagram. So, oh man, where do I even start? Guys, this year has been literally the biggest roller coaster. I don't want this video to be too long because that's annoying and I know that people hate watching long videos. So I'm not going to bore you guys to death with everything, but I just wanted to let you guys know where I've been, what I've been doing, a couple updates in my life, and just like how I was doing overall. So let's get into it. I haven't posted a video probably since like January, February, and in that time span, a lot has happened. Honestly, in the past year, a lot has happened. To be completely honest and transparent, the 2020 to 2021 school year was probably the hardest school year I've had to go through. There was just so much to like deal with, so much to handle, especially coming back from the quarantine and like kind of immersing myself back into a culture full of hustle again was definitely super difficult. But also on the other hand, I was just still dealing with the fact that I wasn't working for Disney anymore. If you guys didn't know, I did the Disney college program and then I extended my program. Well, I didn't extend my program. I actually got hired on a seasonal after my college program. So I went back to school in January of 2020, went to school for 2 months and they got sent home, which is honestly probably the best thing that could have happened to me because it gave me time to process my Disney college program because when I got thrown right back into school, it was just like, no time to process anything. So let's just start fall 2020. We go back to school. It's still COVID. Things happen. I got COVID. That was a really difficult 2 weeks because I got quarantined and I fell behind in school. That was really difficult. And in the fall semester, just so many things happened. I actually ended up getting laid off from Disney. I didn't really see it coming. I was furloughed for a really long time and there were rumors about being laid off, but then it finally happened and that just really took me down, honestly, to be completely honest. I was emotionally wrecked about that for a very long time. I still kind of am. I'm still working through that, but that was my downfall. I got the email that I was getting laid off in, I think it was either like late September. I think it was October, actually. October 9th, maybe? I don't know. I am trying to forget that time. But then my last day with the company was December 14th, and that day, I was home for Christmas break. I actually got to spend that day in the parks, which made it even a little bit more emotional. So love that. I'm still learning how to deal with that. I don't know. It was just a lot of like emotional trauma from that because I really love Disney so much and I loved working for them so much. So that is something I'm still working through, but we are growing and we are learning from it. And hopefully one day I'll be back with the company because I do genuinely love Disney and I loved working for them. So we'll see where that takes us. Along with that, a lot of other things happened in the fall semester. I unfortunately had a family member pass away and that was really difficult on my family. And so that was happening while I was here at school because if you don't know, I go to school in Virginia, but I live in Florida, so I'm very far away from home and that was really difficult because I couldn't be with my family during that time, so that was very strange and very odd. I also throughout this past year have just dealt with a lot of different friendship things, all of which now I think are pretty much like resolved or I'm working through, and that is really exciting for me because I just don't like being in any type of drama with friends or anything like that. And it wasn't necessarily drama, it was just things we had to figure out, things we had to work through. And also like I was just super emotionally unavailable for a little bit because I was literally so sad about the things that were going on in my life. So I just felt like it was hard to communicate that with people, but there were so many people in my life that came around me and loved me so well during that season. You guys know who you are, so thank you guys so much for doing that for me because it means the world. I wrote a lot of things down in my notes just so I could actually like, I don't know, like figure things out just because I didn't want to forget anything. But another big thing that I really struggled with, especially in the spring semester this past year, was the struggle of finding an internship. For those of you who do not know, I'm an entertainment journalism major, and I, in order to graduate, literally have to have an internship. But this year, with the entertainment industry being down and literally internships being either non-existent or impossible to get, I was so stressed about what I was going to do with my life. Was I just going to take a gap year off of school? Was I going to get just some random internship? Was I gonna find the perfect internship? Was I gonna move to New York? Was I gonna move back to Orlando in hopes that I could get a job with Disney again? I was all over the place. And if you were like around me during this time, you knew that I was kind of insane. Like that's like all I could say about it is that I was just all over the place. I had no idea what I was doing. I was stressed to the max because I didn't know, like, did I want to come back to school? Did I not want to come back to school? I'm going into my senior year right now, so which means I literally only have 1 year, but I wasn't even sure I was going to come back to school, which is literally insane looking back on it now. But like, it was a genuine thought, and like, it could have worked, but I decided that I was going to get an apartment here in Lynchburg and that I was going to actually intern online over the summer, which is crazy, which leads me into some things I need to talk about later. But my internship was honestly a true send from heaven because it came at the perfect time with the perfect opportunity, and I am so satisfied with it and I love it so much. But it is virtual, so I do it here in Virginia. Another thing I was dealing with in that time period was just me extremely overworking myself. It was really bad. It was very bad. I absolutely did not know how to value my rest time. I got anxiety when it came to rest because I always felt like I needed to be doing something else. I booked myself. I was literally booked and busy, but it's good to be booked and busy, but I was overbooked and busy. Like I was literally LOL, my battery died. Obviously, I haven't been in the YouTube game for a long time, or else I would have probably charged my battery to the fullest potential before I started filming, but it is what it is. Anyways, where was I? I don't even know. I think I was talking about how I was just overworking myself and I was overbooking myself and I was stressing myself out, and I was literally I was so overwhelmed because I was doing all of these things, and I've had so much time to process it now, which has been a wonderful thing. But I was doing all of these things because I was trying to find myself like successful or find myself worthy in all these tasks. I thought if I like booked this many things and booked this many things, then I would be quote unquote successful. And in a way, I was setting myself up for success because in my industry, you have to have so much experience to be able to get somewhere. But then again, you also have to learn how to balance your personal mental health and also the work that you're doing. So the life that I was living was just super unsustainable, and I was literally stressed all the time, exhausted all the time. It was honestly really sad because like, for example, like I loved going to spin class at 6:15, but I was working myself so long into the night beforehand that I would wake up the next morning and try to go to spin class, but I was so exhausted. So then I either just drugged myself there and just kind of killed my body more, or I didn't go. And then when I didn't go to spin class, I was like, Austin, you're stupid. Like, why didn't you go to spin class? Like you're lazy and you're not gonna be fit. And I was like, what am I lying to myself about? It was so toxic. So I really just struggled a lot and with like a lot of different things last year, and it was so hard, and I just did not feel appropriate coming on YouTube being like, hey guys, I'm thriving. Because honestly, it was easy enough to make a TikTok and it was easy enough to post on Instagram, but YouTube is where I feel like I really show a lot of my personality and I like send a lot of my good vibes through, and it was not working because I tried to film a couple videos and I would literally be like this with the camera, and then I'd be like, record, hi, and that is fake, and I am not trying to be fake on my YouTube channel. It's just hard because I feel like I haven't been able to fully process all of it yet, but I definitely want to talk about it on my YouTube channel. So definitely with my return to YouTube, I will be talking about things that I'm learning and processing with you guys throughout this next, I don't know, however long that we are here. I don't even know what that meant. Anyways. With a lot of struggle, there was a lot of good things this past year, specifically this past semester and this past couple months, and I just wanted to share a couple of them with you because I didn't want to just bring this video down. Like, I wanted to share some of the highlights because it wasn't all bad. Like, I had great experiences. All right, my handy dandy notes app will give me all of the tea. First of all, I want to say I had the best Christmas break probably in a long time. Vibes were amazing. I love being home in Florida. It's one of my favorite things on the planet. It was an incredible time. I worked at Urban Outfitters while I was home for Christmas break, and I am obsessed. I loved working at Urban. I loved my coworkers. I just loved being in a workplace that I enjoyed. Obviously, Disney was like my prime, but this was like the next best thing, I think, because I just love like working around clothes. I love like style consulting and stuff like that. So I got to do that at Urban, and it was so fun. And I just got to hang out with my family. So my Christmas break was literally fantastic. And I loved it. Another thing that I did this past semester is I literally randomly went to the Super Bowl with Michaela. Me and Michaela literally on Saturday morning, when Super Bowl is on Sunday, Saturday morning, me and Michaela were like, frick it, let's drive all the way to Florida just to go to the Super Bowl.
Watch your road, please.
We decided this morning.
It was a little premeditated,
But it happened this morning. we decided that'd be fun to get to the Super Bowl.
So we will
Be back on Monday.
We'll be back on Monday.
Yeah.
Ooh, little peep. We'll be back on Monday. Wishing you guys well. But yeah.
We're going to the Super Bowl. Go Bucks.
Yeah, is that good?
Yeah. So literally we packed our stuff up Saturday morning, drove 13 hours to Florida, got there at night, stayed at my house, and then we did all the Super Bowl festivities on Sunday and drove back that night and made it back to class Monday morning at 9 a.m. Probably the most iconic thing I have ever done, honestly. Like, I was shook, and the people following us on Instagram were like, there's no way they're making it to class, but we did. We did that. That was iconic. I probably one of the highlights of my college career, to be honest with you. Another great thing that happened this past semester is I started getting close with people that I am so close with now, and I'm so grateful for it. Specifically, Hallie. Hallie, if you're watching, hi, love you so much. Hallie and I got so close this past semester, and it was literally so life-giving and such a blessing, and she loved me so well through a season of my life where I was literally crazy. So I love you so much, Hallie. And also my friend Gracie. My friend Brooke from my past years, she was on an internship this past semester, so I didn't get to spend a lot of time with Brooke. And also my friend Christian, he was on an internship, but Brooke said that me and Hallie should become friends with Gracie, and she was right, because Gracie has been such a blessing this semester too, and she has been here in Lynchburg this summer, so it has been literally so great, and I am so blessed by that. I also started hosting a radio show this past year, which was literally so fun. Me and Dylan Rolfson and Logan Schneider, two guys that I am friends with, started hosting a radio show on 90.9 The Light. We call it the Incoherent Thoughts Show, and it's literally so fun, and I love it so much. It's like a time where I can go on the radio and have a great time. It's kind of like right up my alley too, so it was one of the most fun experiences, and we're picking it back up this fall, so be on the lookout for more Incoherent Thoughts Show content, because it was literally so fun. Another thing along the lines of that is I got to host so many shows at school. I got to anchor, I got to report, I got to do entertainment segments, which was literally so fun. Was it stressful? Yes, but that was like the industry, and we got to learn so much. So I loved hosting. I loved being able to write my own scripts. I loved being able to produce, make packages and stuff like that. It was literally kind of a dream semester in the sense that I got to do so much in my industry. So that was so fun and such a fun experience for sure. And all of my classmates slash co-workers in that sense were so great. So I had a fun time with that. That was so, I learned a lot. Another fun thing that happened this semester was Lisa, my best friend, and Preston, her fiance, asked me to be a groomsman in their wedding, which is literally happening very soon. So that was literally so shocking, but also so exciting because I've never been in a wedding before, and me and Lisa have been best friends since the start of college. So I'm so excited to be going into this next chapter of her life with her. So that was literally, I was honored. I was so honored. That was so exciting and so fun. Another thing that I also did for myself this past semester that I have seen so much benefit from was I started my TikTok back up, which is so exciting. So if you haven't followed me on TikTok, go follow me there. And I also just started taking my social media seriously. I started taking all of my own Instagram photos. I started making all of my own content because I just wanted to be able to be sustainable in that sense, because if you're always asking somebody to take your Instagram pictures for you, you can't always rely on that. So I just learned to rely on myself, and I just started taking all of my own photos, which is crazy but also so fun, and I love it so much. So I started taking it seriously. I've seen such good growth and I love it. So it just was really rewarding to be able to see that happen. Another thing that I did this semester, which was honestly a big part of my stress but has showed itself to be less stressful now that the summer has started, was got a job at Target. I can't say that I love it so much, but I do enjoy it, and I was really stressed about it over the school year because there was some scheduling errors and that stressed me out. But once the summer started and I was free a lot, I started enjoying it. Another thing that was really exciting is I got an internship, which was so cool. So basically I work for a magazine company that is located near Boston, and basically what I do is I interview local athletes, artists, business owners, families, and stuff like that, and I get to interview them, and I type the articles up and they get posted in a magazine. Like, my literal writing is in this magazine, which is an incredible experience. It literally was a godsend internship because I was struggling so hard to find one, and then it came in right at the perfect time, and I am so grateful for it, and it was amazing. And so it's virtual, so I do all my work from here in Virginia, but I did get to go to Massachusetts for 2 weeks and do everything in person, and it was literally a dream come true. I had so much fun. And also, while I was in Massachusetts, I got to stay with my best friend Ethan, and that was literally incredible. I swear, if my camera dies one more time, I'm going to scream. I just wanted to get this all filmed, so I put it on the charger for 3 seconds, and then I'm like, let's start filming again. Anyways, I don't even know where I left off, to be honest with you, but so I think I was talking about, I actually really don't know what I was talking about. Next topic. So another thing I did this past semester is I got vaccinated. Pfizer gang. We have a hot girl summer, of course, because we're vaxxed. And okay, I was about to say vax and wax, but we're gonna just cut it there. Another fun thing that I really just got to do this past semester was just celebrate a lot of things. We got to celebrate my birthday in Lynchburg. Hallie and Gracie and a couple of my other friends, they just planned surprise parties and dinners and stuff like that. And I felt so loved and celebrated because I don't really ever get to celebrate my birthday with my school friends because my birthday is at the end of May, so we're always out of school. So that was so fun. I loved it so much. And also just, I got to go on so many little adventures this year with my friends, and it was honestly such a blessing. And then kicking into the summer, I got to go to New York City for my 21st birthday with my best friends, Thomas, Madison, Kylie, and Lisa. It was literally a dream come true.
To find I'm king of the hill, top of the list, a number one, king of the hill. These little town blues, they've all melted away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it right there in old New York. And if I can make it there, then you'd better believe I'll make it anywhere. Come on, come through.
One in New York City was probably one of my biggest life moments, to be honest, and it was literally straight out of a movie, and I'm obsessed with it. I love that trip. I look back to it all the time and I'm like, wow, that was amazing. Oh, did I even say that I literally moved into an apartment? I don't think I even mentioned that, guys. I took a huge leap of faith and I got an apartment by myself, which is crazy. Obviously I had the help of like my parents and stuff like that. Like they helped me like through the entire process, but like I'm living in this apartment by myself, which is crazy. If you guys want an apartment tour, let me know. But that was the most emotionally draining in a good way and a bad way. There were so many things I didn't know about moving into an apartment, but I learned so much and I am grateful that I did it because I am learning to love this place so much. It's a place of rest for me, a place of productivity, a place of work. I am just obsessed with it. I love it so much. I think I'm going to love it so much this school year. But I moved in and it was crazy because like I was trying to decide if I was gonna move somewhere else, and I just decided to stay planted here in Lynchburg this summer so I could ease my way into my senior year, so I could be well rested, so I could have the best year possible. So I'm praying that I have set myself up for success for my senior year. Hopefully I did. If not, we're just gonna learn to roll with the punches, but I am really hoping that I did because I don't know, it's crazy. It's just like, I am so thankful and grateful to everybody who helped me with this process. It literally is a dream come true and I just love this place so much. It's so dreamy and it's just like so Austin. Like I feel like everybody that comes over is like, wow, this apartment literally screams your name, and I'm like, thank you. Crazy, it's overwhelming. I'm so grateful for it. I cannot wait to see what type of adventures this apartment brings this year, so that is so exciting. So that being said, I'm learning to have a Lynchburg summer, which has been a struggle because I'm from Tampa, Florida, so I always spend my summers in Florida, which as you can imagine are dreamy and amazing. So I am struggling with the fact that I'm not in Florida this summer, but I'm learning to love Lynchburg and I'm learning to realize that I needed to be here for a reason this summer. So I'm staying planted here in Lynchburg and I'm getting plugged into a church and I'm just having a good summer with my friends Gracie, my friend Brooke is here, my friend John, Lisa. So I have good friends here in Lynchburg and I'm also working on my internship, social media, and Target, and I'm learning how to, you know, kind of get that grind, but also how to rest while I'm doing it. So hopefully I can sustain that into the school year next year and kind of implement everything I've learned this summer and not just forget it all. But it is difficult not being in Florida for the summer, so I'm learning how to love it here. Lynchburg is great, definitely not my long term, but I'm learning to enjoy it for the summer, and I know that I was here for a reason. So we're gonna just keep romanticizing Lynchburg summer until the school year starts. And I think the last big thing to wrap up this video, which happened a couple days ago, is I got to go to New York City again with Allie, Veronica, and Michaela, and we celebrated Michaela's 22nd birthday, and that was a literal dream. I feel like every single time I go to New York, I am just living in a dream because I think I just get more confident with the city and more confident with what we're doing in it. Oh, I'm literally choking. Anyways, it was just a dream come true. Oh my gosh, I didn't vlog that trip. I did vlog my birthday trip, so I think I'm gonna post that soon, but I didn't vlog this trip. I did make a TikTok about it, so go ahead. And again, I'm sorry I'm plugging my TikTok so much, but go ahead and watch it over there. That was a dream. I loved celebrating Michaela and just friendship in general because I just love those girls so much, and Michaela deserves to be celebrated so much. So that was so fun. I had a great time in New York City and I love it so much, but now I'm back here in Lynchburg and I'm working and I'm filming a YouTube video. I am so happy that I finally felt ready to come back to YouTube. I was sitting on my couch last night and I had been wanting to do this for a while, but I wasn't sure if I was ready yet, but I was sitting on my couch last night and I was like, you know what? I'm going to film the video tomorrow and I feel great filming right now. I feel like my energy levels are good and I am just loving this so much. It feels so good to be sitting in front of the camera again, and I just want to go forward and move forward, kind of just sharing my experiences and what I've been learning. There's still so much for me to learn, so much for me to work through. I'm still dealing with some other things that I'm just trying to figure out, but I am starting to feel like myself again, I think. So that is a huge plus. And I want to take you guys on this journey with me. So tell me what type of content you guys want to see from me in the next couple of months because I want to be filming for you. I want to be vlogging my senior year. So comment down below and tell me what you guys want to see. And I don't know, I feel like I covered everything in this video. I'm not 100% sure if I missed anything. Don't hate me, but maybe I'll add some stuff in the description box. I think that's pretty much it for this video. I'm definitely a little overwhelmed because I do feel like I might have forgot some stuff, but I am trying to just tell myself, Austin, you covered what you needed to cover. So we're gonna move on, but it is so good to be back. I'm just so excited. I'm gonna post some different vlogs from the past couple weeks that I felt confident Bruh, my camera died again. I am done trying to charge it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave it charged for like hours upon hours, and I'm just going to end the video off on my little camera. I'm just so excited to continue doing YouTube with you guys, but I'm going to outro this video. Make sure you follow me on all of my social medias. Everything will be in the description box down below. And again, if you wanna see any specific videos from me, please comment down below. Let me know what you wanna know. And yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, comment, subscribe, but you do not have to if you do not want to, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh my gosh, that felt so good to do again. Ah!